What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Jovial Pursuit podcast. Remember,
Mm-mm.
Brandon, it's jovial over here with your heavy hug. I'm your
Um,
host, Jovi, with my co-host, Brandon. Hang in there, Brandon.
oh,
Not even gonna ask you about your week. Hey, just hang in there, buddy.
what is it? You said we got to make it to October. That's
Bro,
still your.
we just need to make it to October.
Ain't gonna happen.
I'm talking about it's gonna be the closest, just like slide to the plate sort of situation. Is it gonna be out, or is it gonna be safe from that point? But when I tell you this whole situation with the summit that's supposed to happen in Alaska, y'all really tested my whole theory here, and I don't like it. Just let me win, okay? I think this is one battle that you actually want me to win, Brandon. Through the year.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think. All right, hot take right now. As of recording,
we have to go back. We have to preface. So, beginning of the year, we were asking ourselves, what do we think is going to happen this year? Is it going to get catastrophic and point of no return, or are we going to be able to stall out the year? I think that we'll be able to stall out the year. I think everything's going to happen next year, personally. Brandon said things are going to pop off this year.
Yeah, man.
It's been touch and go.
Now,
okay.
I think Donald, the Don, I think he's coming back from the meeting, and he's gonna be like, Vlad and I, we're buddies. Like he wouldn't lie to me. He wouldn't lie to me. This man, he doesn't lie. He's white. He doesn't lie. I think that's what's gonna play out, and then it's gonna turn into something weird where he's gonna be like, we decided to carve up Ukraine because Ukraine's being a little baby, and this is like, we're not gonna give you any more money or any more anything to defend yourself because you're whiny, and take it or leave it, because my best friend Vlad would never lie to me, and he says they don't hack us and they don't do anything to hurt us. Russia loves us. And it's going to play out, and we're all going to be like, this man was in a meeting with Vladimir Putin and was like, you believed him?
The worst drug.
Oh.
It's got this man in a world of delusion.
Do you know how many people at one point were like, I think he's a genius? There's people on the planet that before we... Yeah, well, that's the thing, is like, it's before they realize how nuts or insane someone is. They're like, listen, they're a little off their rocker, but it might be because they're a genius. And I'm out here like, or they could be insane. Like,
I'd have to go with the statistics on the matter. There are more geniuses who are not seeking world destruction and power as opposed to those who are. That's just a fact.
Right. It's this isn't really like the genius play. Like, you don't like,
power hungry. Bro, I just need us to get to October. America calms down in October because pumpkin spice and fall weather. and I'm hoping if we can get to that point there, then we can make it to the winter time. And people are too obsessed with Christmas and Mariah Carey and presents.
No.
That's all they want. All I want is Christmas and presents and a little Santa. And then we're going to get to January, and then things can pop off. It needs to be after the new year, though.
No, man. No, it's not going to happen.
I'm hopeful.
Like, what we're building up to right now is like the start of like the Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas. Like, it's that build up where you're like, Like that's what we're building up to.
I don't like
before the world explodes.
That's probably your nut face.
Why? Why? Of all what? No.
I'm not the only one thinking.
No. Oh, fine. Get to your stuff. We're done with this. We're screwed. We're not making it to next year.
We needed a turnaround, bro. You're so depressive right now.
Donald is gonna ruin Christmas because he's gonna tank our economy by then, and it's already happening. Everyone knows it. Wake up and smell the debt.
That's facts. You're not wrong, bro. We're meeting with a financial advisor tomorrow.
Do you know how many financial advisors, like, probably around the country right now are like, hey, thanks for meeting. I would like to inform you, you don't have money. You actually have negative money.
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta be like,
I'm aware. I'm kind of like expecting that they're like, hey, this looks rough, but we'll work on it. We're gonna work on it, and that's all I'm asking for is let's work on it. I need professional eyes to help me work on this, because the way this country's going right now, man.
And I was already telling you, like, where we're gonna be losing money, like the economy where it's hitting right now, medical field.
Yeah.
And then people are gonna be like, I got a new... Yeah. California might be solid. Like, it's gonna be a whole bunch of red states that are gonna be hurting. And you know what?
Georgia.
Yep.
The Carolinas don't get hit.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's gonna happen?
Midwest.
Like blue states, y'all be nice. Don't be out here. No petty. Like, this man manipulated a whole bunch of people. You don't get to be like, sucks to suck. Get out of here. No, be nice. Be kind. Be like, No.
My nose at you, sir.
I'm just saying.
I flick my nose at you. It's old timey for fuck off.
I'm aware. I am not. I'm just saying. That's how you get peace back in the country, is if you extend a hand to your fellow man.
You're not
wrong. Especially when you have every reason to be like, you deserve this and you know it. You know it. You voted for it.
No. Here's the thing. Because we're godly men and we read scripture, right? So there's a way of properly addressing the situation and being like, hey, y'all did fuck up.
Are you
did fuck up. But
you're going Old Testament?
No. Because here's the thing. We have to acknowledge what has happened, right? And turn away from it, repent, and go anew. Mm-hmm. So we have to address and not damn the situation. I think that's what you're speaking of.
Yeah.
I don't want to damn the situation, but people have to properly confront what has gone on. And
I'll give you that.
Address the situation.
I'll give you that.
On our side, we need to extend grace and compassion while also showing the other side of love, which is correction. And then we all move forward.
All right. Yeah.
So, New Testament on your ass. Shut up.
Do you know the amount of people that I could see? Like, if a red state, it's like, hey, we have no money. Like, all of our Medicaid dollars are gone. And that's how we funded our hospitals. Like, that's the system that's how we run.
They're already losing their farm workers, and that's going to be just as bad, if not worse. You don't have people to pick your food. I've been watching videos of... Bro, let's get off. This.
All right, let's go to something fun.
All right. So, I have a bit of a different one where... Well, I have two. I got two for you. One of them is a question. I'll see if you can get the answer. The other one's a different question, but more of a how old were you? So, What's an odd product used to clean up oil?
Like oil in the house, or like in when I've used kitty litter in the garage when I've been changing oil on the cars, and yeah,
But you can't use that, for instance, on water.
right.
I'm swaying over here like I got dude in my head.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I'll give you a hint.
It's not like the Dawn dish soap cleans up like all the animals. That's the one in my head for some
That's
reason.
okay. Fair. You're heading
Right.
down the right path. Okay.
So I'm trying to think of like a liquid, but that would float.
Wrong way.
Oh, okay.
It's a solid that can float and collect things.
Pool noodle.
No.
Dang it.
I'll give you one more guess before I give you the answer, and I will give you this hint. Human.
No, it's not like dolls, is it? Like
Dolls. No. You give up.
yeah.
Hair.
Or wigs?
Hair clippings.
Yep.
So during the Exxon Mobil oil spill back,
Which one?
Valdez.
Ah. Yep.
Back during that one, there was a barber who was looking at the animals, and they were like, the oil so attracted to their hair. So he's like, I wonder if that'll work with human hair. So he took some nylon stockings, stuffed hair clippings in there, threw a bunch of oil on the floor, and it soaked up the oil.
Brilliant.
So then they still use that method today with nylon mesh casings and hair clippings.
Just like dragging along the top of the water. That's pretty interesting.
So I learned that this past week. So that one's a new one.
It is. Yeah.
And then my second one, I might have actually done this on the show before, now that I think about it. How old were you when you learned one of the most important kings, royal people of London was black?
I can't remember his name, but I did remember reading about him. Are we talking like 1600s? Or earlier?
Before, I believe earlier. His name was Timius Severus.
Yeah.
See if I could share my screen here.
Can we just talk about how sweet that name is, though? Like, that's a sweet name.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
whoever did his portrait is a little... Those eyes be goofy.
It was portraits. I mean, come on now. It's looking rough. But he set the boundary line that is London today, where his fortifications were. That's still the square mileage that's used for London's main district today.
That's wild. I don't think people realize how old London is. Like, I know they're like, oh, it's old, but...
Mind you, he was a Roman emperor.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, yep.
Rome went that far.
Yeah.
And behind her head, there's someone who's been erased from history. His brother, his younger brother, he had erased from history.
Why?
There was something to do with the throne. I'm not gonna go to this video, people. they'll tell
Find
you all
this
about
one.
it right there. I
Okay.
mean, I'll send you the link for this here later. But yeah, I thought that one was really cool. So let me see here. And come back. All right, cool. And it's his. There's a bust of him in the one of the London Historic Museums. He sits right in the front, and because it's white, no one would ever think that that's a black man, but it would have been painted back in the day. And there's actually many of those busts that would have been like that painted because paint wears and lacquer disappears. It's just the marble underneath.
Yep.
Or stone. Yeah. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Respect Black history. All right, so I asked you a question earlier this week. You got my answers?
About Tennessee?
Yes. Because you needed the help.
Shut up. Just, that's so insulting.
It's
the fact that you're like, here's stuff I don't know about.
What you want me to do about it? You weren't stumping me before.
Fine. I did think of if I had the extra cash, I did think of a good gift I should get you, just because it'd be kind of BA. A mantis shrimp. That's it. Just.
I'd have to get the whole aquarium and everything.
I know, but it'd be sweet.
Oh, nah, but he'd be trying to punch everybody.
That's what I mean, but that's what's sweet about him. Like, he'd just be like the alter ego, be like, hey, no, be kind. Just,
that's all. It's quick fist.
Mm-hmm.
The quickest fist. All right, hit me with it.
How old were you when you realized or learned that Jack Daniel's whiskey is made in a county where you cannot purchase it because of prohibition laws?
I've heard about that.
Dang it. How old were you when you learned that the largest underground lake in the U.S. is in Tennessee?
Today. Alright, so I mean, you got any deets on it?
Yeah, it's called the Lost Sea, and it covers a total area of more than 4 acres underground.
Oh wow.
It's a massive underground lake. Which then in my head quickly, like, I don't know if you've seen all the videos out there of people that are like, I'm a cave explorer, watch me go. And they're like in these ridiculously tight quarters. And they're like, all right, I've made it about 3/4 of a mile, just a little bit farther. I'm like, nah. But can you imagine being like exploring caves? Because there's lots of caves down in Tennessee.
I would. Actually, I would. I mean, I'm not doing cave diving.
Can you imagine, like,
they gotta suck in their fucking. They can't eat. They're like fish out of water. Also, sometimes their head are sticking out of water. Like,
right. But can you imagine, like, the first person that finds this, like, if you're just like digging around, like, oh, what's going on? And then you go, I'm in water, like, and it's massive. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Hit me with another one. That's all.
Are you big on, like, Dolly Parton?
No, not really.
No, I didn't think that was a good one.
Is that where Dollywood is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But, like, they tried to treat it as, like, part of... So they try to treat it as part of, like, Appalachian sort of cultural museum too. So, which is a little interesting.
Appalachian.
Yeah.
They call it different over there.
Mm-hmm.
They have a different language over there.
Mm-hmm. Apparently,
for free.
Apparently, how old were you when you realized that barbecue battles in Tennessee have actually resulted in some deaths because of physical fights? Yeah.
I believe it 100%. They don't play about their meats down there.
Dude, there were several different stories of people, like, having duels at different times because of it. Because they were like, You said mine was too dry or too tangy, and then just.
I think by law you can technically still have duels, but you are still not supposed to murder people. It's a weird gray area.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. How old were you when you learned that Ruby Falls in Tennessee is underground?
I've never heard of Ruby Falls.
I haven't either. It is a 145-foot underground waterfall inside of Lookout Mountain.
Talk about Lookout Below. Shut up. I don't like when you do the.
Just wait till Issa does it. She's gonna do it too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put Pretty Lights up in here too.
Oh, right? Like, for sure.
Oh, that looks ominous. You see this one?
Ooh. Ooh.
Nah, because what demon lord lives over here?
Yep. I went straight like Pal World, and I was like, oh, something bad's up in here. Like,
I could take him down.
yeah, you could. I'd just be like, wait, no.
I'd be like, I could do it.
Yep.
Probably by myself.
Yeah. Yep.
Anywho, what was your favorite thing in the list?
So this one, I don't know if it was my favorite. It was weird. It was confusing to me. So Graceland, right? Elvis Presley's, home and things. It is the second most visited house in the U.S. next to the White House. Like, and I didn't really ever I wasn't a big Elvis Presley fan. Like,
how many houses are people going to?
I don't know.
Yeah. Prince,
but yeah,
I want to see his place. Dolly Parton's probably want to see hers. Michael Jackson's probably want to see his. Elvis, yeah, but I don't like Elvis. I don't really fuck with Elvis for obvious
Right.
reasons.
Right. I mean,
Just like,
obvious.
Obviously, you don't even have to say it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Did I ever tell you about like being at a funeral for a guy in my hometown who had changed his name to Elvis Presley? That was not his birth name. But the tough thing is when you don't know that until you get to the funeral, and they're legally just like, here lies Elvis Presley, and everyone just starts getting the giggles about like, wait.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But then you're like, he's been here this whole time. Like,
he didn't die on the toilet. I knew it.
I knew it. But then there was
Tennessee.
No.
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 I want you to move there.
Why? Are you moving there?
Possibly.
So when did this?
I'm trying to get the gang together.
In Tennessee.
That's the easiest spot because Tanner's already there.
I didn't realize Tanner's in Tennessee. Where's he at in Tennessee?
Like a half hour outside of Knoxville.
Okay. I know some people in Tennessee.
What's your dislike outside of politics? Because we all know.
Well, I don't know too much about their politics. I just, for me,
got mountains and lakes and all the other hiking stuff.
maybe.
Come with me. Like,
I don't want to. I want to go west, man. I don't want to go south and east. No.
Come on. You don't want
No.
to deal with winter.
I mean, I just so my beef with them these days has been two things.
Okay.
One, like,
I can flip you out.
all right. One, I don't like how they are getting like a lot of people around here, conservative folk, tend to think that Tennessee is some sort of like holy land, or like holy chosen land, because they're like, it's the promised land because, you know, Minnesota's a blue state. We don't want to be up here too long. Let's go down there. Or they go to South Dakota. So my beef is like, that's just getting a lot of attention.
Bro,
but
the amount of Minnesotans that come to specifically my region of Southern California is wild.
Really?
The financial advisor that we're going to meet up with, the husband's family's from Minnesota. They were just there a couple weeks ago.
For real?
And one day we were hanging out by the pool, and there was another lady, she's from Minnesota, and we keep spotting these people all over the place. We were in San Diego one day getting tacos. Jill was wearing her St. Cloud State jersey. It was cool that night, and she was missing.
Yeah.
And the couple pulled up next to us, and they were like, "You from Minnesota?" They're like, "Yeah, our son goes to that school right now."
Oh.
It's a weird transference, but it also tells me that everyone's just running away from Minnesota. You don't hear people really flocking to there.
No, I think a lot of like marketing campaigns are like, come check out Minnesota, like St. Cloud. Like, that sounds bad. So, you know, there's like the summertime like by Lake George concerts.
Yeah.
So like we took the kids to one this week, and so my son Theo loves remote controlled cars, and I was like, dude, you don't need any more. You already have like 2. I think you should try a remote controlled boat. And he was like, excuse me? They have remote controlled boats? And so we got him one, and we took it out to Lake George, and it goes 200 meters before it's out of range, which is a pretty decent like range.
Lake George is super small. It's definitely not 200 meters, right?
No, like, so he could rip around the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then looking down, we're like on this point, and he's like driving around the boat, and he thinks he's super cool, and it was super cool because like he's just chasing ducks with a boat, which is, you know, kind of core kid memory.
Oh yeah.
And then I look down, and I'm like, oh look at that pile of needles in the water right there. Like, welcome to St. Cloud. Don't go in the water. You might get HIV. Because also, that's going around St. Cloud right now. I'm just telling you. Like, HIV in St. Cloud right now.
Is it because
people,
of the drugs? Or?
Yeah, because no. People are like, no, like some people, like, because of modern advancements in medicine, like it's like there's some pretty incredible stuff that's happened.
True.
But one of the things that most of the people in sexual health research kind of worried about was if people are showing up as no longer having HIV on some of their blood tests, the image in the mind is, oh, I'm cured.
Right.
So,
not thinking that they would still potentially pass it on. Like,
yeah,
free and clear. You're just not being as challenged by the disease.
Right.
They're keeping your immune system strong and helping you fight that constantly.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Minnesota, I think there's a lot of PR around like, hey, come check us out. We've got bike trails and lakes, and we don't have mosquitoes. They're not everywhere here.
Bro, Lake George is a pond.
I
don't like how you guys call some of your ponds lakes. Dude.
I'm not one of them. I think it's a pond. Like, and the only reason it's there is because they flooded the swamp that went all the way across town that actually made it a lake.
Yeah, didn't they dredge it here like
a
few years ago?
Yeah.
Because it was stanking.
That was a different lake. It was filled with dead stuff, and they were like, let's solve it. Also, did you see the lake in Minnesota this week that just went dry randomly because there was a mechanical failure with some sort of like it was a pipe transference to a lower lake. Like a seal broke on it, and then campers at the campground woke up and were like, hey. Hey.
The fucking bathtub.
Yeah. That's what happened. I'm dead serious. I'm
Did
gonna
you
send
see
it.
fish going.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
Oh no. They're gonna have to repopulate that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, I can only imagine the stank smell off of that.
For miles around.
The bottom of a lake and or pond, if all the water's gone, that first couple of days where it's just muck and stuff, you have to know that's a lot of poop sediment at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And it's stanking. And then you got dying fish because there's obviously no water for oxygen.
Yep.
Oh man. Anywho, so what's your second thing with Tennessee? Because I got to get you to move there.
I still think I have beef with them over the Civil War. Like, I'm not letting them go free from that one. Like, no. You guys are still on the wrong side.
Tennessee became one of the most black populated states.
No, I know, but like,
still a lot there. And that's
yeah.
where I'm hoping I can get you back on the other side. Hey.
That was a solid one. I was like, I know. Okay, I know.
While still also having camping regions and whatnot. And you know, some of those black folks, they're rural. So they do horseback riding and all that good stuff.
Country music and I, though.
Listen, but they also have jazz bars and jazz fests over there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on now. We got a jazz community out there. And we could wear our hats together.
I do appreciate like the sort of bluegrass vibe though. Like I'm down with bluegrass. Country, I'm like,
No, I'm not doing country. I could do a little bluegrass though. I'll be honest, I could do some bluegrass. So come on, we could. It sounds like I could sway though. Hold on, I'm not hearing a hard no. It sounds like I could potentially.
See, now I'm gonna have to look it up now. Like, can I get? Are there made?
There's good cost efficiency. What's the thing I'm looking for? Economic survivability.
Okay.
When Jill and I were looking at places out there, we're like, oh, this is way more manageable, and a lot of them come with land and stuff like that. So think of the houses out there as good price homes, especially outside of the city and whatnot.
That was no state income tax. I like that. Minnesota's high. Like,
I know.
I mean, California's high too.
It is.
Like,
Jill's like she could take a bit of a cut and like we'd still be doing all right. Because obviously they're not going to pay as much as California does for some of the services, but that's her only thing. But we're working on that. But I'm like, come on, we can talk this out.
Okay,
talk it out over Power World.
What? No, they don't even tax your like retirement. Like once you're there retired, they don't tax your pension, Social Security, IRAs.
Oh, that's actually because you shouldn't have to. You've already paid your money, your taxes on it. Like, why are we double dipping?
Can we just talk about how many times the government is like, "Hey, I need more of what you made," like
that I forced you to have to do.
Yeah, like like the tax rate when we actually decided, like, nah, screw England, we're getting free here. Do you remember what it was?
1%.
Like with the breaking point was when they went up to 12 because of the tea. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it wasn't. After yeah. Okay. And then you look at what it is now, and like Dang, people, we fought a war for this. We fought a war for less. Come on now.
The amount of inflation and the percentage of tax on that over the past couple of years alone.
Yeah.
Bro, we should be fighting back. We should be. But they really discouraged us. They did a good job on the psychological breakdown of the country, because now most of us are like, they keep disbanding black groups and turning us against one another, so it's hard to want to join that. And then you can't.
Yeah, whatever happened with that?
And white this, they do it. The FBI is really good at infiltration. They do their fucking job. The FBI say, damn. I'd say hats off to you, but fuck off.
Y'all didn't find the Epstein files yet, though. Come on now. You can infiltrate everything else except.
They're looking for stuff random, and they're like, oh, but Obama did, and I'm like, man, if you don't show me these Epstein files, or shut up.
Right.
Anywho, let's get out of here on a good note. I got some good advice for all.
All right.
I saw it earlier this week, and I really liked it. It said, it was short and quick. It said, "Wake up to live." And to expound upon that a little bit more, we have the situation where we just wake up to survive a whole lot. That's our current situation right now, and it is a mental state of, well, I want to live today, so do something for yourself today. And on that note, peace and love. We will see you guys next time.